Good morning, class. We're on to week 2, and just a reminder, the class links are available in a module here. They should be right under your week 1 module. And we are on to week 2 of part A and B, and we're talking about communication and business research. So the first thing we wanted to do is talk about, or do some research and talk about communication between business and consumer. So hang on, I'm going to open that up. All right, this assignment is coming out today on Monday, and it is due by Thursday of this week, January 30th. So what I want you to do is do some research and then write a post about what you find out about it. So check out some online reviews for businesses you're familiar with, and look at some positive reviews and check out some negative reviews. And there's a lot of places you can check, but the easy ones to find reviews on are Yelp, Google, and Facebook, but there's many other social platforms that offer the review option as well. So then I want you to write a post on your blog and title it Week 2, Part A, Business and Consumer Communication and Reviews. And so I want you to write in paragraph form, but not as a question and answer format, okay? Because I'm giving you some prompts here to think about, and then I want you to step off from that and figure out what to write. So the first thing, I'd like a little paragraph or something about how communication with business has changed over the years. And it depends on how old you are, how much you might realize, because I know from when I was growing up that if there was an issue, my mom would have to call, or even before that, she'd have to write a letter because, believe it or not, we didn't have a home phone, or we had that group phone thing. You pick up your phone and someone else could already be on it. So anyway, a lot of times you wrote a letter, and now it's gotten so that you can write an email, you can call them up, or you can write a review. So a lot of things have changed, and when it's a review, it's out in the public. So that's kind of changed how communication is. Businesses might be more responsive. So think about those kind of things. And then I want you to think about would you go away? Come on. Sorry, my dog is bugging me right now. What do you think about the reviews you read in your research? Because I want you to look for those reviews. And again, read some positive ones and negative ones, and you'll probably find out there's more negative ones than positive ones. And it takes a lot of positive reviews to recover from a crummy review. I know, since we have 2 businesses, but only the one do we get reviews. And sometimes people write reviews because they're having a bad day, because they have a friend that has a competing business and they want to write something nasty on your business to make you look bad. Or sometimes it's just like silly things like, well, I don't like that product you have, so I don't use it. So I'm going to leave a bad review. And it's like, why write a review if you don't use the product that the business has? So anyway, I want you to think about that. And then tell me what kind of comments you share when you do a review. When you review a product or a business, do you only write negative reviews, or do you make sure to leave, or do you make sure the comment is factual and helpful? Because if you write a negative review and it has some things that a business can learn to improve, that's helpful and that's great. But if it's just like, rah, 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 I didn't like, my toast was burnt and blah, 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 well, yeah, that's a thing to write. But maybe it was just the toaster was not working well, or they were shorthanded. So, you have to think about things like that. But a positive review can really help a small business grow. And a lot of you, or at least some of you, have a small business that you have going now, or you're planning on in the future. So think about how you can help other people grow too, because I'm sure you've had positive experiences, but a lot of times people don't say, thanks, that was awesome, and give people a 5-star review. For me too, it's funny that, well, I never give 5-star reviews. Why? It's not like they're creating the planet or something. Did you have a good experience? It doesn't have to be the perfect thing in the world, but some people just won't do that. And it's like, well, do your friends rate you a 4? or a 3. So think about it. Be generous. Be kind. So at the end of this, after you've written all this stuff about what you've researched and found out about reviews and everything, I want you to go and find some businesses that you use a lot and leave some positive comments. You'll make their day. And why not do that? And someone else may read it and go, wow, I haven't tried that business. Maybe I'll try it because that sounds great. So you'll have 2 blog posts with this. And again, when I say leave a comment and stuff, I want it on the blog. I don't want you writing on Canvas. We're kind of out of that footprint. We're onto the wild outdoors because that's where you're going to be living with your social media.